What is happening in it? J Gamer Dude here, and I was actually looking forward personally to the new Fallout next gen update on my console so I can play the PS5 version and earn a new set of trophies and things like that. I wonder if anyone else out there was also just as excited, because just as much as I can't say I was completely excited. I was just kind of waiting for it to eventually happen, though it did take some time and there were some delays sort of here and there, so that's kind of fair enough. But let me know in the comments below if you've been looking forward to this, whether you've been excited for it, because I feel like Bethesda games get a lot of excitement surrounding them. Now, with all Bethesda games, a Bethesda game is still a Bethesda game, and that essentially means that there's going to be the game that's going to be riddled with issues, both bug related, performance related, and things of the sort. So I have this IGN article up here with me, which actually quotes one of the people online that was actually complaining about the issues that they've been having, and one such comment was, "Gotta love that Bethesda polish," because usually when they delayed the release from 2023 to 2024, Bethesda did state that the reason for it was to add a bit more polish. So that kind of gives the image that the game is going to be in a better, more polished state, but even then, it's kind of difficult to really trust because it's Bethesda that we're talking about. So let's just kind of jump into some of the details alongside stuff like Fallout London and kind of go along those lines. So, few things. First issue that I'm going to be talking about is one that I had personally faced myself, which was regarding Fallout for the PS4 version digitally. Now, I personally got it through the initial catalog of games that Sony pretty much provided at the beginning of the PS5 generation, but that since has been taken away. So people who buy PS5s now can't redeem those games, and those games are only available to us that redeemed it as long as our PlayStation Plus membership continues to go on. So games like Until Dawn, there were other games like Horizon and Persona 5 and just stuff like that, and Fallout 4 was one of those games that was actually offered alongside. Now, with that being said, there was no option for me to be able to upgrade because of that. So I was like, okay, I have the PS4 version that I got through a system that was provided by Sony that is now no longer applicable, but as long as I still have, PlayStation Plus of any level, I can still play it. However, the game is currently available for people on Extra, and so if you have Extra, you will be able to get that PS5 update or that PS5 version. Now, with that being said, I have the disc version, so I was able to pop in the PS4 disc and just get it that way. I don't even remember when I bought the PS4 version on disc, but it's just nice to have had that option available to me. So if you have the disc, you could probably go about it that way. That was one such issue, and then another issue was regarding Xboxes Xbox version not being able to find or access the quality mode, so they couldn't play on 4K with ultra resolution. And so that, I think, was kind of the major issue on the Xbox side. For the PlayStation side, kind of just described pretty much the issue that I personally was having, not being able to redeem the PS5 version. But again, thank goodness I got the disc for I think $10, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I again cannot remember when I got it. Now we're going to talk about Fallout London and mods on PC. So I wanted to go kind of platform by platform, but PC is the one that suffers the most amount of issues, and that largely stems from mods. Because as with all Bethesda games have Bethesda jank, and that jank is usually fixed by modders as they create new functions and features to make the game run better, to be more efficient in being able to do things like being able to increase or remove encumbrance altogether and things like that, as that kind of thing had been done with Starfield. Now, with all of that being said, the biggest ones that we're kind of talking about really are related to Fallout London, which is a mod created to pretty much encompass all of Fallout 4 and turn it into London. So it says here that it, according to Wikipedia, Fallout London is an upcoming total conversion mod, which I like the wording for that because it completely converts the current form of Fallout 4 into a rendition of London, because outside of official Fallout games and things like that, we don't actually know about what happened to other parts of the world. It's only really taken place in America, like for example the Capital Wasteland or the Mojave Desert. So that was Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I remember because I played those games recently. Unfortunately, it seems to have broken everything when the next gen updates for PC came up. So you're not getting a extra executable or anything. In fact, they're kind of updating on top of the game that currently is there. And so that's breaking multiple mods. That is breaking Fallout London specifically, and so now that has kind of been put in sort of an indefinite delay, even though people are really excited to jump into it, and it kind of provides you with almost like a brand new Fallout game in and of itself, because we're not going to get a Fallout 5 for at least another 10-15 years, because Bethesda is not going to allow anyone else to create a Fallout game, and Bethesda is still making, while still very much in the early stages they've said that they're in, with Elder Scrolls 6, whatever that's going to be called, whatever region of the world we're looking at. You know, we've been to Morrowind, we've been to Skyrim. What is this new part of the world going to be that's going to be Elder Scrolls 6? We don't know. There is no mention of any title or anything. So I guess with all of that being said, it's going to be interesting to see how things go. So let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. The idea behind a Bethesda game just being a Bethesda game, the idea that Fallout London, which is highly anticipated, is now being delayed indefinitely until everything can start to get slowly fixed because of all of the Bethesda jank that's been reinserted into Fallout 4 due to the next gen update on PC. And let me know if you guys also had issues with Fallout 4 just trying to redeem the PS5 version on PlayStation, because it's kind of been an absolute bloody mess. Or hell, if you had issues on Xbox, whatever platform you belong to, at the end of the day, Bethesda jank is Bethesda jank no matter what. So feel free to chuck those into the comments below. There were a lot more sort of bugs and graphical glitches and things like that, but I felt like that wasn't all that important to include, just because again, Bethesda jank is almost an inheritable thing no matter what you're looking at when it comes to Bethesda games. But maybe that's just me. For someone like me who played Skyrim on PS3 and had to deal with the worst version of the game but still had fun with it, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comments below. But with all of that said and done, I do upload every day. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.